Hello Commanders, Commander Plater here, and welcome to today's live stream. I hope everyone is doing very well, and we are having a pleasant Friday evening. I'm hoping that we all stay nice and chilled out this evening whilst talking about all of the new exploration announcements, UI changes, and, well, all that good stuff, I guess. Quick, let's see if we've got in chat so far. So, for a change, I'm going to start over on Twitch and say hello to MK Vibes, Sam Hole, Tyrannus, how you doing? Commander Mizu, Michael Lee, Fothington Smythe, Vortex, Prorock, William Gunter, Richard Wilshire, Anonymous, Ablative, Fancy Stickman, K1, Ghost of Gaming, Chris Warren, Kurikenchi, who we got? P White, Gears, Nemesis, how we doing? And no, my first name is Joe. But yeah, hope everyone's doing nice and well today. You have to let me know if the sound and stuff is all okay. My hearing's a bit weird at the moment due to the chemotherapy. What you don't realise is chemotherapy gives you really, really bad tinnitus or tinnitus, depending on where you're from. But it's a funny one. But I will encourage everyone to hit the like button nice and early on, as you know it does help me out as a streamer. And we will continue to just chill out. I'm doing some exploration today. I'm taking my second account finally off of the Gnosis. It's kind of been jumping along for the last couple of weeks as we go, and I've set myself up a little route for exploration. So we're currently over here in Ploythwide. First stop is going to be the NGC Nebula. Oh, sorry, NGC 7822 Nebula. Sam, I am doing okay, all things considered. This is my distinctly qualified answer to stuff. Have been feeling rather rough recently. There's been plenty of sicky moments, and lots of naps, which you can't go wrong with naps, can you? So, all good. Commander Sando, hello, how you doing? Welcome to the stream, bud. I'm aware that a lot of people are probably overlapping slightly with the roundtable, but that's cool. Anyone who filters in as you come in, hit the like button on the way in. Settle in. Tyrannus, that's probably because of tiredness, tired voice and stuff like that. I'm going to assume that's what it is. Not as much force in the old voice. Oh, Sam, multiple naps per day. But yeah, let's get ourselves out of here, shall we? Get underway. Now, I am aware that when it comes to going exploring, it's probably an interesting time to decide to do some exploring before the exploration update starts. But it's one of those things where, yeah, I'm desperate to get on with the new stuff, but I can't yet. So, we'll see how we go. Scotia UK, hello, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. But yeah, so how's everyone else feeling about the new stuff? Have we seen stuff that we like the look of? Have we seen stuff that we don't like the look of? I'm interested in hearing what everyone has to say, and kind of go from there, really, I guess. Well, Michael, I already look younger. Work that one out. And the reason why I look younger is because my beard had to go. So it's I shouldn't look too rough. But yeah, the way I feel about the new stuff is I feel really positive about it. Bearing in mind that I saw it all a few weeks ago during my visit to Frontier, and I was very, very much impressed with it then, and I think it looks very, very nice. Yeah, Sam, the beard could grow back a different colour. I'm hoping not ginger. If you could grow back a good thick black beard, that would be impressive. But I still kind of have some stubble still, so it's just thinned out. Everything's thinned out. Codex looks good. Can't wait to play around with that. Interesting. See, for me, the codex is a bit of a minor feature. But what I will say as a content creator, that having the audio logs in one place and saved is going to be really, really welcome, because it needs to. The number of logs I've gone and picked up and have now been lost. If I didn't record them at that time, 28 days it's gone. Oh, Harrison, buddy. I'm doing okay. I'll say that. I'm doing all right. First week is always the roughest, which is why you literally don't hear from me for a whole week. One thing I did ask was whether or not the but yeah, see, product. That's the thing. There's so much stuff that what's minor for one person is a big update for others, and the things that you might be looking for won't necessarily be the same as me, and that's okay, and that's what I really like. I like the fact that that's a thing. God, look at all this junk. But yeah, actually something about the probes thing. I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a insight into something that happened during the original visit of all the community guests. Now, when they were there, they sat there and they were demonstrated the number of probes. There was a limit on them. They went, "Oh, we haven't fully decided on the limit," and someone sat there and they actually said, "Hang on, what about non-Horizons players? How are they going to get more through synthesis?" And Frontier went, that's a really good point. So they basically didn't think about it. So it was they got to that point where like, okay, well, the only way for you to get to materials is planetary prospecting, really, when you're exploring. Because you don't always take a mining laser with you when you go exploring. So they literally went, oh no, that's a good point, and you can't price people out of exploration when it's such a core gameplay mechanic. So they said, yep, you know what, that's cool, we'll change it, we're going to put it in. And that's absolutely fantastic. That's a really good example of community feedback, and that's where that came from. And I know a lot of people were concerned about the visits from, God, what a bunch of junk systems. But yeah, a lot of people concerned about that kind of separation, and also concerned about having this group of community people there in one go. Like oh, do they represent us? Do they do this? Well, if one thing's come out of it, it's that better gameplay. So there's always that. Tato, hey, how you doing? Welcome to the stream, bud. Mr. Face, hello, how you doing? And Hunter, like I say, don't worry. Everyone's welcome. We're being chilled this evening. We're being positive and we're being chilled. It's totally cool. You just got to make sure you hit the like button, and we're all squared away. But yeah, so the probes and stuff, them being unlimited, I'm in with it. I am totally okay with it, and the reason why I'm totally okay with it is because you have to reach a balance between gameplay and immersion. Yeah, it's a dirty word, I know. But you don't want to have to scrabble around on a planet's surface because you've run out of your 50 probes that you had. Because it's taken you 5 probes to scan a single... Kuro, if you believe that the Raxor is actually in the game, and they've showed it to anybody, more for you. I'm with Mr. Face on this one. I think it's a solid troll. Definitely. But no, see, Lee, I don't think they should be, because then it will just be inconvenient to get more. It's either very inconvenient just to get more, or it's really easy to get them, in which case they might as well be unlimited. And that's the... Richard, I can tell you for a fact I'm not just a yes man, so definitely. Deranged, hello, good evening, and 325 Supersonic, sup? Spot of Exploration, it's all good. Oppressor, hello, you're not dead, good to hear it. Yep, Tato, we're on Moonbin, out and about. And Nightbot, it's right. You're here now, that's what counts. And Dunkel, it's good to be back. Good to be back. It's good to feel up to it, I guess. But yeah, Pro Rock, you got to think about how many times they've trolled us, and it's just been a troll. That's my thoughts. That's alright. It's not worrying. Not a concern. But it is quite nice. It could... Look at me, Kuro. Quite nice, I was going to say. Gnosis? Wait, nope. Yeah. Old Spaceman, thank you. Thank you very much. Prorock. The Nav Beacon bobblehead. Not my thing. One thing I will say is that exploration will one... Oh, yes! Waterworld. Sweet. So here's the thing. So there are certain aspects of the game that will change. So, for example, it's very important, the jonk and jonking, just doing your honk and stuff, will remain essentially, and you will get planetary. Essentially, you'll get the information that you've got from this scan here. But then you'd switch over into menu, and then you could use the wave scanner to essentially go and find stuff. Now, there have been some concerns about the, oh, well, how do you find decent features? That's all gone, and stuff like that. But, oh look, a blandable... Oh wait, no features. Because that was changed to improve realism for other people, which is a bit of a pain? I don't know. No, Scotia, I'm totally fine with it, because you know what? Exploration has needed some bloody gameplay around it for a long time. And I am going to potentially upset some people here. That when it was kind of spoken about which people from the community and that were going to Frontier, there was a bit of a complaint that there were no explorers going. And what I'd say is that there was no gameplay around it, so everyone was an expert on it. It's as simple as you pop off your scanner, you select the thing, and you fly towards it until you can scan it. Exploration done. All it meant is that you didn't want to be doing that much more. So I always think that's a bit of a thing. But yeah, chill out, bro. Like, the fact is that if you can give feedback on why you don't want to do something, that feedback is valid. Turgeon, we know your feelings. I know your feelings. I understand why you have them, but I think it's a very personal concern of yours. And where we spoke about it, I think that's a very good example of something that is a personal concern for you from a content creator, as we mentioned earlier. For me, not an issue whatsoever, because I actually think that it's going to make some things a little bit easier. And actually, when it comes to finding planetary locations, I think it's gonna work and I'll explain why. When we get to the next system, I'll talk about why, because yeah, it's so much easier when you're actually in game, isn't it? I tell you what, this better be a scoopable star as well, I didn't check. So, I've done my initial discovery scan. At the moment, cool, I can see these planets, and I can see their planets. And as far as I know, there could be something really awesome to look at on this planet. But currently, I don't know without flying there and scanning it. Because when I zoom in, I get the blank planet. And I think that's a thing, that's a problem. And this is something that I never really liked, because you'd be able to select it and be like, oh, where should I go? What should I go and have a look at? But no, none of that now. Let's have a scoop. I have seen a mother lode being popped, or being hit. The mother lode was indeed struck, and I saw it as live gameplay, not just a video. And I can tell you for a fact that it's an awesome effect. You'll like it. I mean, there's not long to go now. Ted, in the time of Gravity Water World, you could probably have resolved the whole system. Yeah, with a new system. Yeah, Ted, 100%. But Trooper, hello, how you doing? I think from a money-making point of view, exploration is going to become a lot more lucrative, a lot more viable, especially if you wanted to quickly dodge out, get some exploration data to unlock an engineer, or make some quick cash with very little risk. You're going to be able to head out, bump, scan, pop in a system, next. Which I think would be good. So I'm pretty positive about that. Well, see, Sam, you can choose not to do it. So it's optional, and at the same time you can see how improve your score, your game, your handicap as it were, whilst you're playing planetary scan golf. Well, Sam, they are updating exploration. That's one of the big things. Well, Untouchable, there's going to be lots of changes. Obviously we've got scenarios on the way, as mentioned. I can't talk about them yet until they've done more reveal stuff. But they are on the way, definitely. But yeah, Tato, actually, to be fair, it's going to be collaborative as well. Collie to be, thank you very much for the follow. Yeah, PY, I have seen how exploration and mining tie in together, and it looks good. Night vision was not new to me, Pro Rock. I had seen a demonstration of it, and I was just like, oh my goodness, this 100% should have been in the game beforehand, as we know. It should have been there. So glad it is. You know, yeah. Oh, Nightbox. Oh, is the real... Sometimes what happens is if I don't use Nightbot for a while, it behaves himself. Well, Colito, I'm on both. So you got all the options. See, treats. Here's the thing: you can still honk, and you'll still get the basic discovery scan data. That's the thing. Like, that's still going to happen. So I think that'll be okay. And yeah, like I say, I might as well be on both if I can. Let's make sure that Nightbot is actually Oh, you know what? See, Roger, I don't know the answer to that. I think what I hope, and this is guessing, is that it'll work the same way as you normally have to, where you have to go and get that in. The Ori was new to me. I don't know if it was needed particularly. It's a cool feature, and it makes sense that we would have it as an alternative to just the normal system. But yeah, it's something I'm going to 100% encourage people to actually try out in the beta, because if you don't try it in the beta, then you're never going to know, are you? One of those very important things. Now, just one moment, guys, because what I'm going to do is we have to... yep, Nightbot has once again unattached itself. Bloody Nightbot. It has unattached itself, so we will fix that. But that's my fault for not using it enough. Okay, right. Nightbot should now be active again. Bosh. So all those commands are going to start kicking in now. Hooray! But yeah, I'm always this is an open beta is always welcome. I think it's a great time to get in there and give it a go. Alright, Sam, thanks for dropping in, bud. Good to see you again, and I hope to see you around in streams again. Hunter, here's the thing. I would love to, but I'm probably not going to be able to. Due to chemo. So we'll have to see. Mark, hello. What'd you miss? Oh, we're just chatting about the new stuff, really. What we think about it. And obviously it's quite nice to be able to talk about what I saw when I was there. And leading up to the beta when it finally goes live, it's going to be really good to be able to properly talk about it and everything. I'll be like, oh my god, when I saw this is my reaction. Also, is the reaction to mining, because obviously it's not out yet. I can't tell you what it looked like, but I can tell you what people's reactions were. I can tell what my reaction was, because it was just me and Scorb there. On our own, it's Commander Scorpius, in case you don't know who he is. And I had Adam Woods and I had Zach Antonacci basically for the whole day, just sat there talking to me about all the cool stuff. And it was awesome. I was just like, that is so cool, like so cool. But yeah, the aftermath of Motherload looks cool. The actual thing happening again looks cool. Good news is I'm getting some first discoveries in here. Mark, you won't be able to because you can't, but if one of the mods can find it, then they are more than welcome to bung it in. Dave, I think lots of places. I'm pretty sure that all of the rings of Hilla, our home system, are going to be lit up. It's gonna be a good one. Is there some good bets to come? What? Can I say why? You mean like yes? What? Lee, you've got me confused. But yeah, Dave, I mean, I think anywhere with pristine rings is probably going to be lit up. But at the same time, where it ties in with the exploration, that's going to be interesting. Because I consider Chapter 4 to be an amazing tie-in update. Like, Hilla's going to be blowing up. Mark, you should be. It's called Zencast. Link in there. Ah, Yamix, thank you very much for the host. Uh-oh, it's Yamix. He's in the chat. Agnot. You live about 5 miles. Do anything for the privilege. Just turn up and say you're Yamix. To be fair, they will know different because they know who he is. Lee, yeah. There's also some stuff that was obviously revealed from the PC Games network. It was a PC Games article, which is a bit like ugh. Which, from the sound of it on the live stream, shouldn't have been revealed. I think there's a little bit of stuff that shouldn't have been revealed. Sarcastic Elder, thank you very much for the follow. How you doing? I can't really be bothered to go that far. See, this is the thing. Like, I'd be able to scan the entire system from sat here, fuel scooping, in less time than it takes me to fill my fuel tank. And to me, that's a good thing. Like, genuinely a good thing. Versus having to go, actually, right, let's have a quick look at the system map. We look at the system map and I'm like, well, okay, I could fly 34,000 light seconds. Or I could just scan it. And to me, that's... get more done. Like, there's still more than enough unexplored planets out there that you can go and get your name on. Like, there's plenty to do. Nix, good evening, how you doing? But yeah, guys, if you want to join my Discord, you're more than welcome to, especially if you're looking for a home, a player group. We do have one, and we will be having a squadron when it goes live. So do not worry about that. Tiberius, you do, but you don't have to fly towards it to get your discovery data. So obviously if you want to get the advanced surface scan, then yes, but if you just want the normal data for it, that's cool. IDB Hardcore, yeah, it's gonna be, can't say much, can I? The changes to the BGS and squadrons are in existence. K1, I guess we don't know. At this point, we don't know what effect it will have. Like, honestly, I don't know. On that, that's kind of, I guess it's a wait and see. It'll be interesting because where they've changed so much on it, I guess it'll be whatever it turns out to be. Should have asked. Should have asked. But I guess we'll find out during the beta. Yep. Square there. Now the scenarios are a little bit different, a little bit more complicated, kind of. Immersive is the word. GOT Nightly Cat, hello, how you doing? Good evening. And Arith, hey buddy, how have you been? I've not seen you for ages. You should make a return for the beta because there's gonna be plenty of stuff in there. No, Tiberius, it starts on the 30th. They've already said. Right, let's have a look.
Hello there.
Nightly Cat, thank you very much for the follow. Oh, it's long. I will need to give that the correct amount of attention. It's one of those things I don't want to scan. I don't want to skim read on stream and not be able to give it its full attention. So I will definitely have a read of that. God, there's a lot of junk systems here. A lot. Lucia, hey, how you doing? I'm doing okay, I guess, all things considered. I keep saying that. It's good to be able to game. It's good to be able to play games. Still feeling like an absolute turd. But that's to be expected. Now, Pro Rock. Filters are great, but I don't really want to. I don't. But M class is good. All right. So what we'll do. We will on the old filter. So right, we'll take it K&M. Or no, we won't. Do we not apply the filter to the list? No, we did not. No, it is applied. That's okay. Right, it's replotted. Sorted. It's a bit weird. So focus break. I am heading to the NGC Nebula currently. And I'm hopefully so heading NGC Nebula. I've got kind of like a series of waypoints I'm doing, about 8 waypoints. Heading out to the NGC, then I'm hitting every nebula coming back towards the galactic core, and then coming back towards the bubble. Blimey, brighten up. Shiny McPenguin's been here first. And left why not? Seriously, you guys said disable that. Stop going to M and K class stars. By and large, they're junk, as we got. Get rid of M class, which I did. Nightbot, yes they do. The NGC Nebula is over here. Can't tell me how far it is. It's not that far from the bubble, really. I mean, I have been out to the Hard Soul before. K is good, but we said K was junk. Right, anyway, so this is my waypoints we're doing. NGC Nebula, then we're going to waypoint 2 is the cave sector. Go to the Cave Nebula. From there we're going to GM Cephi, over here in the Elephant Trunk Nebula. Then from there going to North America. And we're going for the in-between the Pelican and the North American Nebula, because we should get a good view. Off to the Sadar region. And this one is populated, so we'll have a chance to dock and stuff, which would be quite nice. Then we're going to the Veil Nebula East, which is south on the galactic plane. Then we're coming back across to the Veil Sector West, or Veil West Sector. Then final stop is going to be LVN 63 Sector, because I saw this and thought it looked pretty cool. I saw it and I was like, that looks bloody epic. So yeah, do a bit of that. And that's the plan. And then we're back. I would have considered going out a little bit further, but that should take me up to easily when the beta's already out, so we'll be playing a little of that. And then we have to finish it off. So chances are I'm going to get to maybe North America Nebula. And then once we're there, chances are new exploration should be around about out, I guess. So it should be fun. Focus break, yeah I have. And Kuro, it 100% should. It should affect everything in the game, apparently. Upside, no, I've never been there. So it's all kind of new stuff, I think. All new stuff, 100% new stuff on this account anyway. I can't remember exactly where I've been. Purok, no. No. Because chances are I am never going to get around to doing all of it on this account. Plus we're not fully engineered on the FSD, so it's just not worth it. Yep. Yeah, I've got 2 accounts, so I'm using Commander Minbin. Who was originally from my Iron Man stream. Poor guy. Unwilling Full, hello, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well today. And yeah, Lee, I'm also wondering that as well. I do hope the logs go back plenty far. Because, like I said, I've got all the videos that I've done involving the logs have now kind of disappeared. So, oh, Nightbot, thank you very much. Much appreciated. Well, unwilling fool. Glad you've chosen to sit there doing nothing whilst watching my stream. Gareth, it starts on the 30th of October. So we're in for a spooky time. I will likely be streaming it as soon as I'm able to. I'll be doing masterclasses in exploration, mining, having a look at the new ships. Which, yes, I know what they are. Gareth, I'm doing okay. Last week was really bloody rough. To say, chemotherapy has its reputation for good reason. Boxbeams, happy to have you here, and you're very welcome. Well, Pro Rock, I have seen new ships. That's my answer there. Oh, it's already listed as new ships, isn't it? Haven't been out to the Monkey Nebula. Anarith, yes I have. So I can kind of say what I've seen, but I can't say what I've seen. But that said, there's also loads of stuff they haven't shown us as well, so I've not seen everything. And that's very important. And yeah, I think so. We've already seen a new ship in the trailer, which I don't feel like it's going to be a ship for me, because the crate wasn't a ship for me, and what we see looks like a variant of the crate. But I mean that's not for me.
Hello there.
Hey Hunter, thank you very much, buddy. You tell me, stop teasing us, tell us everything. No, it's not that much. Get yourself some chicken or something, buddy. I'm happy to say I had some chicken this evening, and it was good. But yeah, like I can't. You can ask me for details, but I'm just not gonna tell you any. I can only tell you what I can tell you. You guys know the rules. Yours says hello when you based. Yeah, like I say, I'm just not a huge fan of the crate because it doesn't fit my playstyle particularly. Unfortunately, I've been spoilt by big ships, spoiled by the Corvette. I've only recently engineered a third lance. I'm actually flying it around, using it in combat, and you know what? I don't like it. And the reason why I don't like it is because it doesn't have enough drift to use thrusters effectively. I think it's more of a full flight assist off ship, and I need to practice some of that. Slappy, you're tired of reskinned ships. That's fair. Yeah, K1, the Orca dings. It's great because it's a little bit like, please return to your seats and and secure yourselves. Well, Honorius, unless they've shown us something, I don't think we will ever get something that big. I can't really say yet. Can't say yet on that one, Hunter. I'm sorry. But ProRock, I've got grade 5 data drives on it already. So you can't really get much more upgrade than that. I suppose I go back. I do need to put drag drives on it, actually. Deep Frontier have a member of the Spoiler Police permanently assigned to this channel to ensure the NDA is not broken. Possibly. I wouldn't say there's someone permanently assigned, but every now and then they drop in and they say hello during the day and stuff, definitely. Yeah, that cluster in the upper left. So, box beams, as you get closer to it, it disappears. Because it spreads out. And I've never found myself in that cluster. It's on my other account. IDB Hardcore, they've actually said that already. That'll be the case. You can only join one squadron at a time. Which I think is right. I consider that to be correct, the way to do it. Oh, Waterworld. Sweet. Lemuel Beckhart. You suck, bro. Call yourself an explorer. So yeah, Gareth, they went over the exploration changes, graphical changes, and some other things. Grab some fuel just so we can just fly out. Tato, it is a rookie mistake. Untagged Waterworld. Mug. Ah, Lucia, nice. But yeah, they showed us night vision mode, which is pretty epic. I'm very much liking that. Very much liking night vision mode. Very, very welcome. The number of times you've been flying over a planetary surface during the night time, and because of the dynamic lighting, it means that the night side is going to be darker. But they've compensated for that, because you know what? You really should have a low light mode in your ship, shouldn't you? I'll just call you late. Alright. I can do that. Yeah, the I think it's going to be useful. Unwonderful, thank you very much for the host. Of course, I'm going to fly straight past this and I shouldn't. Will we bullseye it? That is the question. Come on, 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 no! Oh. Some things never change. Well, actually, Gareth, they have mentioned this, that in the lore, historically, is the canopy compensates. And they've actually spoken about what will happen is the different stars will have different effects, and if you damage your canopy, then you may see some slightly different things. So you may find it a little bit different, because at the moment your canopy's broken, everything stays the same. Yeah, Mark, probably. If we were that advanced. Commander Lalakar. What's that? You're welcome to share an opinion. I think that's the best thing about an opinion, is that it can be shared. And also it can be ignored, if people choose to. Because, you know, who's to say one person's opinion is more valid than someone else's? Could be wrong. Which always makes me unpopular when I say that. Marie, hello, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, Nightbolt's a little bit slow today, apparently. So how far are we from the NGC? 24. Actually, make a good time. We should get there during today's stream, actually. That'd be nice. Get there, have a little bit of a fly around. What else did they go over? The probe firing. I'm glad that you don't have to do 100%, because that would be a nightmare. I'm glad that you only have to hit 90% of the scan in order to get the data and get the mapping, which is good. I like the fact that you're going to be able to actually find stuff now on planetary surfaces without having to eyeball it, because that is so annoying. So annoying. And that's going to apply to not just geological phenomenon. You're also talking about Thargoid and Guardian structures as well. Obviously Guardian stuff shows up on your contacts tab anyway. Turgeon, you stay away from my AIs. They're mine. You got your own. See, Lola, I don't know. I don't know if it's shortcuts. Gameplay improvements? Yeah. See, I don't think so, Sim. I don't think at the end of it, because I think what will happen is that some things will change, in the sense of what you'll be able to find, scanning from distance, great, brilliant. Some things they like, oh, check out this really cool canyon. You'll be able to eyeball it, or if there's something that pops up that isn't necessarily more geographical, then yeah, I think that'd be okay. Someone thought that was an Earth-like, but it wasn't. It's high metal, that is. He's so drunk he's been running an experiment trying to make ice cubes out of antifreeze. Well, if he uses liquid nitrogen. Box booms, yeah, it would be. That's my thoughts on that. That's one of the things I always think is it would be amazing if you could bookmark a location or a set of coordinates and then fly there. Goro, hey, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. So we're about an hour in. Might as well have a little chat about what we're doing today. So yeah, we're talking about the new exploration changes, whilst doing some of the old exploration, which is all good.
Hello there.
And Lee, thank you very much, buddy. Much appreciated. Like I said, it's good to be back and around. I will say that I've lost my track of my thoughts. Yeah. So we're talking about the new exploration, what's doing the old exploration, and knowing stuff that sneakily know about, but don't know about, but can't tell you about, but should really, really want to. All that stuff. So yeah, welcome along to the stream. It's going to be quite a chilled out one today. Like I say, nothing too turbo exciting gameplay wise, but it's more about the chat this evening. And we'll save the hardcore gameplay for 11 days time when the beta launches. That's the 3.3 chapter 4 Beyond beta. Which of course isn't a confusing naming convention at all. But this is like, they said with Horizons it was, also Beyond, it was split into 4 updates, 2 big ones, 2 small ones. I would say it's very much more that we're talking 1 medium, 2 small, 1 massive update. Because we have only seen a fraction of what's going to be in the betas. And like they said, as time goes on, they're going to be doing an iterative approach on it, and we'll be seeing different things as it goes. You know what? It's a water world just because it's not tagged. It's still valuable. Still worth some monies. Darren, hello. It has been a long time. How you been? And good evening, Steve. What up? Obviously another quick reminder to everyone to hit the like button as well, and also if you're watching and you haven't subscribed, please do. It's a great way to keep up to date, and also turn on notifications. Oh, ring that bell, cringe. But seriously, YouTube, subscribing to someone isn't enough for you to find out when they're actually doing stuff, so you do have to turn on notifications. Also, if you're watching on Twitch and you haven't already, consider following, and also following on Twitch if you're watching on YouTube and all that kind of stuff, so that you never miss anything. Yeah, Hunter, the Sound of Planets should be good. I think that's going to be a very interesting one. And like I say, it's based on the Bata, whatever it was, the British Antarctic Survey. BAS. There you go, BAS. Sounds, which they have said they've jazzed them up a little bit to make them a little bit more interesting. Hey, you know, thank you very much. Bring it up to a nice round number. Heaven forbid someone should mess with you and do something about that. The old 1, 2, 3, 4. Live the dream. Interest more in the codex. Don't think any Raxo data. No, I think it's just a laugh. I do think it is just a laugh. Well, they put that in the stream yesterday, but maybe it won't be. You know, it's because of the dark wheel in there as well. Unless they're just filling it with something, because what we discover in the game will actually fill it up. I think that could be the case. Because there's going to be a lot of stuff going in there. Lee, well, you've kind of seen that already, how much fog There's fog in front of the computers. There would be... But no, there wasn't as much shroud of mystery with things as you'd think. When I was there, they very much said that, you know, like, just try not to look at stuff you don't think you're meant to see. Work that one out. Oh, Dave, start again. I don't know about... I never want to start again. That's for sure. Grim Chris, hello. Welcome to the stream, bud. How you doing? Well, they talk about these three stages of discovery, don't they? They talk about, you know, rumoured, known, and discovered, was it? So that's interesting to me, making exploration and discovery a lot more collaborative, which I'm all for. I'm all for the collaborative approach and sharing of information. Space golf. Yep. Yep, Grim Chris. Space golf. Sensors officer. Yeah, actually, Jack, that's a good point. You can be able to have a sensors officer. You can do your wing exploration, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, I like the idea of be able to have essentially like your science exploration officer where you can actually share exploration, so it'll work.
Hello there.
Giz, thank you very much, buddy. Much appreciated. Genuinely. And to make him less happy. So mean.
Hello there.
Unwillingful, thank you for the follow. I thought you were following already. Oh, Steve, 100%. It's going to make the world a lot more alive. A lot more kind of... And that's what Elite Dangerous sorely needs. It needs that bit of life to it. Because... I always said Elite Dangerous, it's got a fantastic set. It just needs some life. I feel like I'm following this S-Grey person. S-Grey Commander. But yeah, the shared exploration data during a multi-crew is good, definitely. I don't know how it's going to work with caching it in. Yep, I will pro-rock, don't worry. Because you're not there, when you go back to your ship, you're going to be able to scan it and cache it in. Or is it when the person comes back? Don't know. But yeah, Giz, very well done. 99, well, 66, 99. Steve, I don't know about that. Some of us asked some questions regarding some of the, uh-oh. No! Oh, I done goofed. Oh, man. That was a mistake, wasn't it? Socially hazardous, hello. Nice of you to join us right now. So after that ammonia world, eh? That's what we call the planetary impact of swag. I'm willing for like your mum, so discovered by your mum, first mapped by your mum, and stuff like that. But or like someone's left ball or something like that. Yeah. PBS. That's Kuro. That is Kuro. Oh, Jack, there better be no Goids there, because I can't do anything about them. Apart from, well, get destroyed by them. Yeah, K1. I think they refer to it as that when you use the gravity well, rather than being pulled out and emergency stop from Super Cruise. But yeah, we'll go with that. Chorus Star, hello, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Or, Prorock, someone else. So you call it someone else, discovered by someone else. First discovered by someone else. So yeah, Socially Hazardous. I'm currently on my way to the NGC Nebula. Tato, thank you very much, buddy. 69%. Phoenix. Chopsy. Gary, hey. I'm doing okay. I have been feeling rather rough the last week or so. Because I had my last round of chemotherapy last Thursday, and for the first week it literally has you on your back, feeling super rough. But no, I'm doing better now. It's actually my first day playing Elite Dangerous for like almost 2 weeks. So, and Gary, so do I. I find out more in 2 weeks. Well, week and a half. Oh, I've done it again, haven't I? Reading chat, flying around, and now... Oh no, we should be good. We should be good. But yeah, first mapping is going to be exciting, because what they have spoken about is, I don't know if they actually said, they kind of hinted at it, that mapping, I don't know if you guys picked up on it, because it's something I have asked. I do know the full answer to this question. Talking about mapping and first mapped is, they went, oh, you know, this mad rush to, you know, run out to all of these locations. What locations do you think they're talking about? Do you think they do you think they're talking about the places no one's been to? Do you think they're talking about all these cool discoveries, or do you think they're talking about places we already know about? Duckfather, eh? Are you sure, Prorock? I'm talking about places we know, like Earth. because that would be an interesting one. Discovered by Null. See, Prorock, they have said that, but not all. You'd think it would be, but I'm 100% going to go there and find out. Do some main account moving around. Earth, mapped by Plato. Alright, that's too far to fly for an Earth-like. Well, a water world, I think. Yeah, but Prorock, the ability to map has only just been introduced. Mr. Face, I'm going to be disappointed if they don't allow you to do that. And Gary, my volume, do you mean game or me as a person? Well, Kuro, we're flying towards it. Hopefully. I hope that should be a bit better. Gary, do let me know. Nightbot, indeed. Turn down for what? Turn down for what? It's that star cluster, which we're flying towards. We will have a quick look in the old galaxy map. We're heading towards it. That actually is the NGC Nebula. And what you can see, that star cluster, this is a series of O-class stars. All the way through it. That's what we're flying towards. So literally it's them there. Which should be nice. Nice and bright. Unwilling Fool, can you probe gas giants? Yes. You can. Yeah, Macaz, that's why we're heading there. It's going to be a good little stop off. Well, Hunter, you retracted a message, and now I'm like, well, I wanna see that. Of course, I can do that totally. As long as it's not messing with anything else, I'm more than happy to do that. I do not mind at all. Macaz, not in this account, I haven't. Mark, thank you very much. We have arrived as now before our charge, and feel to God Emperor and our Lord, the grace of the Golden Throne. I declare his time. Jesus. I have no. Well, Mark. Oh. Onward we go. But yeah, guys, if you're somebody who plays the game and you're looking for a squadron, or you're going to be looking for a faction to join when squadrons come in, do consider joining the Seekers of Zen, or Ploid, and joining our Discord. I'm sure one of the mods will bung a link in the chat there. That way you can have a group of people to play with, which is always good. And at the same time as that, a bit of a head start, because you can have some people that know what they're doing as well, and can give you some guidance, how to interact, what to do, how to behave yourselves. Yes, behave yourselves, that's the thing. Yep, Mr. Face knows it. Hell deployed. God, I tell you what, there's something that's absolutely killing me. Yeah, Jack. Well, I'm not sure people are going to be using it actually, because there's with squadrons. I think there's kind of some hints that it's going to be kind of superseding some functions. Nah, what's happened on Willing is that it's not. It's because we are currently got some odd stuff going on. Yeah, we're definitely not a cult. But when we do cult, we mostly cult at night, mostly. Actually, you know what? There you go. It's a mod thing on Twitch. Sorted. Bosh. 24th century gamer. What about pyramid scheme? No, it's more of a Ponzi. God, you guys are confusing me with the really confusing me with the talk about the lip reading thing, because there's no webcam on, so you can't lip read. Waterworld. Too far away. Too far away. So far I'm making good progress now. Yeah, Kuro, they do. And they are hand stitched by what we like to call indentured servants. We don't like the slave word employed, because everyone has to contribute. No, Nightbot, there is no webcam. There is. Behave. But yeah. No, Kiro, I mean, it's just what we do is we do exchange it for food. So yeah, it does sound a little bit like slavery with extra steps. But it's yeah, Lee, not on Thursdays, but at night mostly. Other guy going to the glow stick. Yeah, here we are actually. Yeah, Philip, that's creepy. Is it decent food? Macaz, it's a nutritional paste that provides you with your full allotment of carbohydrates, proteins, and healthy fats, essential for growth and repair. Oh, Mrs. Plater had the sneaky webcam installed. That sounds about right. Macaz, I'm not saying it's not people. But I'm not saying it is people either. 24th century gamer, no, don't. Richard, does it taste like chicken? Yeah, it's got the same texture as Tasty Wheat. Looks slightly left and up a bit. Oh shit. Where did that come from? A bit more. Nightbot, behave. Slavery with benefits. Isn't that just called a job, Lee? And the typical benefit is you get to go home. Ha! Tricks on you, Nightbot. I'm not wearing any. Well, Nightbot, you opened this can. Macaz, that is true. I'm very pretty honest about it, and I'm not too threatening either. But yeah, like I say, there are some things coming that people are not expecting at all in the game, which I'm really looking forward to. During the beta, and it's going to be, once it happens, it's going to be super obvious for certain people. This is going to be so vague. But yeah, there's some exciting stuff happening that I know about, and maybe there's like 5 other people know about. Rylan, nope. And it's something that I say no one's expecting. And I'm very much looking forward to it. And probably more than most. And the thing is that you won't. You won't guess it. Boombox, catch you later. I'll see you next time. I'm not talking about Raxler. No, I'm not. I think, Steve, you will look forward to it. I think you will enjoy it. Mark, it's a little bit different. This is a little bit different what I'm talking about. I guess all will be revealed on beta day, I think. So, Veteran, do you have to pay to have a voice now? What? What? No, all those guys, you simply will not guess what it is. So, Mark, there is some stuff. Obviously, they have mentioned that the BGS is changing, and there's going to be some changes to BGS, which is good. What those changes look like and what they're going to come out like in gameplay, I have no clue yet. We're looking forward to it, though. Open-only BGS. There are so many reasons why that's never going to happen. It just won't. It won't happen for I say for a million different reasons. Oh yeah, Hunter, we've run out of quotes, haven't we? Yeah, I don't see open-only BGS ever happening. Make solo offline only. That wouldn't work. Because then the BGS would be stagnant, because the way the BGS is designed is it relies on player input through missions. Actually, Mark, it's a decent length beta, so I think the important thing is that we go out there and we break it. With every beta, I always encourage people to try and break it. Jack, predictions. They take the engine for the roller coaster game and make that elite space builder. And Jurassic Park will be in the Fiona spawn of M Worlds. Now, it's already in the same engine, Jack. It's just already in the Cobra engine. So Rylan, kind of off topic, but is the paste you talked about available for purchase, or do you only get it if you're a forcefully employed person? It is for sale. All it costs is your servitude. But yeah, like I say, it's all about testing the beta thoroughly and making sure that if it can be broken, we do break it. We find all of the problems, and so they can be fixed. Like, there isn't. Do not take. Do not take. Oh, that seems okay. No. Smash it to pieces. Grab hold of it. Throw it on the floor. Give your feedback. Don't just be like, oh, I don't like this. There'll be forum feedback threads. Make sure you put your feedback in. So, Investor, we're currently on our way to the NGC Nebula. Bongo, you say that. Lots of stuff gets fixed in betas. If you look at the last 2 updates, no betas. Lots of bugs got through. Previous update, broken stuff, betas, things were fixed. And it's important, I'm not talking about balancing here, I am talking about fixed. That's an important thing. Balancing and fixing bugs are very different things. Balancing passes always happen regularly, and they're all server-side changes versus bugs which involve updates, stuff being pushed down the pipe. So it's important that the attention is given to bugs when they happen. It's like a high metal. That looks like a water world, though. But yeah, I mean, they do all run the same engine, but there's the element of scale So my point being is, we talk about scale. You look at the size of Elite Dangerous. We've got a literally 1-to-1 scale star. There, okay. A 1-to-1 scale star. Now, is that star the same size as a dinosaur? Or is the anaconda the same size as a dinosaur? Or is your bobblehead the same size as a dinosaur? You know, like, what's the, from a scaling point of view, what's the size? The scale, like, the planets. I'm like, what? That's something that makes my mind boggle. Like, if you were to literally lift an anaconda and drop it into Jurassic World, because it runs on the same engine, not that you'd be able to, because I think there'd be a couple of changes to it, distinct changes. Like, they tweak the engine to make it work for different games. Whether it would be, I mean, would it be 100 meters long? Or would it be, you know, would it be that much bigger than a Dilophosaur? That I would love to know. I'm sure someone at Frontiers went, "Oi, check this out! Look what I can do!" And they've got a Dilophosaur sat on the bridge of an anaconda. Kuro, alright, catch you later, bud. Thanks for dropping in and hanging around. Scale, invertebrate. Scale is what I'm talking about. So it depends what scale the other worlds are at. That's kind of my point. Good news is, so what I mean is that the scale of it is whether or not it's all on the same scale. I guess is that, like I say, if you were to pick up an anaconda, put it in a map in Jurassic World Evolution, would it be the same size? Or how that compare to Planet Coaster? I think that's what I'm trying to get at. Budman, hello. Haven't seen you for a while. Yeah, Nightbot, don't attack viewers. Thank you very much. It's naughty. But yeah, Frizzy, hello. How you doing? Investor, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Because are they all on the same scale? Yeah, I didn't explain that very well. I'm sorry. But yeah, that'd be an interesting thought in my mind. Well, I'm waiting for a dinosaur bobblehead. You know, give me an Indominus Rex bobble. Oh god, the licensing issues. Oh, well, Invertebrate. All is forgiven. A dino paint scheme. Yeah! I don't think I mean that. Bonko, yeah. I think I would watch it. Jurassic Park Chief. Ah, Nightbot, yeah. Solid crossover, but yeah, I think anything that would be specifically from the franchise would have some licensing issues because you'd be taking things cross-franchise, which could be a bit of a nightmare because it's not an IP owned by Frontier like their other games are. Like they've got some stuff from Lost Winds that you can. Lost Winds? Yeah. Yep. Yep, other guy. That's the one. I'm saying the NGC Nebula. That's what's cool, isn't it? Right. Let's not worry about it. Yeah, Clive, don't worry about it. We're almost there. Oh, that's enough, like. Roger Wilco Jr. It's nice and close though, so we'll have to scan. Yeah, Mark, that is true. But then again, there are some great franchises that have been pretty much ruined. Oh, that's Waterworld. That have basically been ruined. The Alien franchise, for example, in recent years has been just torn to pieces. His Covenant crap. Like, I enjoy it, and I understand that it feels a bit like an Alien film, but it's not an Alien film. Like, Aliens and Alien 3, fantastic, trilogy, great, absolutely awesome. Alien Resurrection, okay, fun action movie, kind of like a What If. It's like a spin-off, like a What If episode. See, Mark, I actually played Colonial Marines. I didn't think it was that awful the first time I played it. It was a bit cheesy, a bit cartoony. The AVP games, Aliens vs Predator games, were all good fun. Atmospheric, nailed it, like considering the years before it. And the original AVP games, very good. But yeah. Jam Powers, no, I never got around to it because it was quite an easy fix, wasn't it? It was a spelling mistake, which makes no sense. God, like that. Give ourselves a little bit of scale before we do the jump. Vortex, pretty good shout. Invertebrate. I would wait. Wait until the new update. So wait until the beta before you go exploring again. And that'll give you plenty of practice because it's going to be a bit of a game changer. But there we go. This is where we're heading. We're going to the Gorgon Research Facility. Because it's going to be changing. And there will be, I guess that'll be the new way to explore. Yeah, Jack, you are right. Some poor guy will be bad for us. Mark, pretty much, there's no skill involved. So I think that's what's lacking, and it is difficult to build skill-based gameplay into something that's not been there. Shadowrunner. Yeah, I'm going to be all over the new systems as well. I'll be everywhere. So Roland, I'm just going out here for the view, mainly. That's my plan. Bit of a fly around, enjoy the scenery. I'll do some bounty hunting whilst I'm here. Yeah, Lee, there was the Predators, or The Predator. Film came out. Apparently, it was crap. Absolute crap. That's from what I understand, which is a shame because I quite like Predator and I like Predator 2. Very enjoyable. Aliens vs Predator the movies, crap. Hey Nix, thank you very much, buddy. Much appreciated. And yeah, here is to exciting times, Really Dangerous. I think it's a good time to be playing the game. Sure, it may not be for everybody still. Really Dangerous never is designed to be for everybody. But I think it's going to be good for lots of people. Into the Gorgon Research Facility we go. But yeah, okay. I don't want to go and see a film that's only okay. I still haven't got out to see the Venom movie either, because at the moment my immune system's shot to shit, so I've been avoiding going outside. Yeah, actually, that's right. I've read a lot of the Aliens books and the Aliens vs Predator books as well, and I've read some of the graphic novels. Predator vs Batman. Poor thing. Yeah, difficult to see that. And Macaz, yeah, we have a screenshot section. Screenshot section. You are more than welcome to share stuff in. Predator versus Batman. Yeah, or Batman versus Predator, or I think it's Batman versus Predator. But yeah, Dark Horse Comics again. Well, Clive, you need to be quiet, mate. We're busy. We're live on air. Oh, that's a big. Oh god, that's a big bloody rock. That was close. What happened to Ridley Scott in the Alien storyline? He's got it back again. Cameron. I think James Cameron did a better job. Because Aliens, okay, right. Super unpopular opinion. Aliens is my favourite Alien film because it adds some I guess some needed lore and background and expansion on the alien just as it is. Why there's so many eggs? Why is it like this? But yeah. See, Blade Runner. Oh god, Blade Runner. So the first one, I really struggled with watching. Really struggled. It took a lot of different attempts to watch it. Yeah, Tan, that's bullshit. Like, utter bullshit. You expect to be like the world's most perfectly, or the universe's most perfectly evolved killing machine was actually essentially a creation of humanity. Weak. Not impressed. Not impressed. Could have explained it completely differently. Could have gone more into the evolution side of things, DNA. Very much talking about all that kind of stuff. Oh, but no, they didn't. They just decided, no, this robot made it. Oh. Other guy, yes. Now, I saw Covenant on my own in the cinema, and when I say on my own, I was the only person in there. And, yeah, 18 to 32 years old, probably, yeah. That's great. Invertebrate, that's interesting, you say that, but when it's rated that way... Yeah, I say, no, it's not your fault. Not your fault. But it is definitely what happened. Right, let's repair our ship integrity. See how much data we got. 3 mil? Only 3 million. It's a bit crap, isn't it? Not good at all. Stuart GT, hello, how you doing? Oh, super bright in here. I think I'll have a quick fiddle with the gamma, because that seems a bit high. Yes, it is a bit high. Seems a little bit better. Yeah, the comics did have space jockeys and stuff, but I don't know. Oh, Prorock, it was the... Yeah, it could be any page. Don't know if I've got another page, but yeah. But there was no... I know. Yeah, that's the problem, that they make stuff and they don't... They kind of edit it out when it's just absolute crap. You can't have these rocks floating around in here. Are they mad?
Hello there.
Can't have this floating. Stuart, thank you for the follow. Other guy, yeah, Commander Minva's semicolon FBIN. So, Prorock, that's my boy. There he is. That's why you didn't go with Amrock. You know, amateur, like pro rock, you got amateur rock. Surprised I can be this. Actually, the other guy, that is where the name came from. It was a keyboard smash. Genuinely was. Look at old NGC. So microgravity, other guy, with it. But no, we could sit there and just pick movies to pieces, couldn't we? What I like is I like continuity between films. But no, so the other guy, Minbin, he came about.
Hello there.
By being Oxford, thank you for the follow. Being part of my Iron Man account that I did a week long worth of streams in Iron Man. I just got ganked to absolute crap over and over. So I decided that I would just come up with a random name instead. And yeah, that's how we ended up with Minbin. because people were looking for me. Andrew, hey, how you doing? I'm doing alright actually. Just coming towards the end of the stream, I think it is. Been quite a nice, chilled, relaxing one, considering it's Friday night. And you're just doing a spot of exploration. But yeah, that's the rotation of the station. It's all relative. But yeah, I guess we'll have a quick look at the rest of the planned journey for coming up streams leading up to the beta. Is we are going to go for next stop is the cave sector. In the Cave Nebula. Then we are heading over to Elephant's Trunk Nebula. Then from there we're going to the North America sector. And we're going in between the North American Nebula and Pelican Nebula. Going up to the Sudor region. Then down to the Veil Nebula east. Across the Veil Nebula west. Because it's like the toothpaste nebula. And I've never been there, but it looks pretty awesome. Yes, Clive, we will do that. And then we're going to the LBN 63 Stellar Remnant. Because it looks like someone's farted out a huge cone of purple gas. Which is awesome. So that's going to be the plan going forward. And after all that, we should have a decent amount of exploration data, which will drop off back in the Hiller, I think. Because that's home. And for the Ploid. Which should be lovely. Home. Good old home. But yeah, as time goes on, guys, as they do the reveals, I will stream more, hopefully. I continue to feel good and get another stream in this week at some point. I do hope so. And you guys could be along for the ride, I hope. It would be nice if you were. But yeah, Inveterate, we're in the NGC Nebula. Ish. But yeah, Andrew, I go for the valuables. That's typically what I go for. Don't forget the summer home in a Setsi. Yeah. We'll see, Hunter. We will see. And yes, Clive, there's a bit of a meowing there, isn't it? Inveterate, no, it's quite far out, I would say. Bit of a distance. But right, guys, I am going to call time for the stream there. I'm going to say thank you very much to everyone who's been watching. Really appreciate having you along for the exploration and the trip and the chats. Genuinely really appreciate it. And I will see you guys, hopefully, during the week. And I'll catch you all soon. So, once again, thank you very much for watching. Commander Plater, out. Hey, and make sure you hit the like button on the way out. Cheers, guys.
Oh